You weren't just hurt, you were chosen, and now you can walk the walk. I'm John Myers, the world's gentle genius, and I'm helping you understand the relationship between extreme narcissistic attacks and chosen ones, where a lot of times people say, why is this happening to me? The world I'm opening up to you is it's a magical moment, it's an opportunity for you, and it's not an accident, spiritually speaking. Narcissists attack those who have great capability. They attack those who could be chosen ones. And we're going to learn about that more today. In my Gentle Genius coaching, one underlying principle is that challenge equals opportunity. So oftentimes, and one distinction I'm going to make very early on, is that you'll hear a lot of folks talking about spiritual growth and progress, all of these kind of things. And I've learned a lot from a lot of people online, there's no question. And I will say one differentiation is that I've actually walked the walk for going on 30 years now in terms of a spiritual path, and having dealt with some of the toughest challenges in life and learned the magic of turning challenge into opportunity. So when you hear from me, you're hearing from someone who has really walked the walk and can help you learn those steps in terms of walking the walk. And so one of those first insights right away when challenge hits, for those, in any kind of challenge, bullying, anything, but for those who've experienced an extreme narcissistic attack, one of the first questions to ask is not, as people say, not why is this happening, but what can I learn? And I go a step further to say this is a magical moment. For those who are ready, for those who are willing to be prepared, this kind of attack, and we know, how painful it is. We know how upside down logically it is, that it turns common perceptions on their head. I'm a person who accepts that, who recognizes that in you. So you don't have to convince me of that. And I'm saying I have empathy for that, and I'm encouraging you to see this as an opportunity, that this is a divine spark, that you are one who has this opportunity. That's why they call it a chosen one. You are one who has an opportunity to take that moment of attack, that initiation as a spark for your life within you to find what's magical. Because one of the themes of this video is also how you outlast a narcissist. Because chosen ones, it's not an easy task. As I might do today, I almost literally roll up my sleeves. And as one who's done it over the course of 30 years, let me tell you that your work is cut out for you. And when you think that these recognitions of, this is a narcissist, I'm being gaslit by a narcissist, and you're telling the world, you believe, and we want to believe that, just calling it out is going to be enough. Just talking about it will be enough. And unfortunately, being a chosen one has added responsibility. It's probably not going to be enough. And indeed, what you're going to have to do is go through a journey of endurance. That's the magical part. It's rolling up your sleeves, literally and figuratively, to say, you know what, I'm gonna, here I am rolling up my sleeves. And by the way, when I say literally and figuratively, here's a little snippet of me out walking the walk. I'm still walking the walk, spreading the word of the magical psychology the world needs, Gentle Genius coaching. A couple things that make Gentle Genius coaching different. One is, as you see, I walk the walk, I spread the word. I've walked the walk with these issues for 29 years in infallible fashion. And two, I understand the process of change. You don't need coaches or inspiring leaders, whatever, to say, do this, do that. You have to understand, it's like a caterpillar turning to a butterfly. There's a process by which human beings change and grow. And I believe I know that well. I don't know everything, but I know it excellently. Thank you. So we'll talk about our coaching, training, and mediation a little later. So what I'm getting at, though, it is an opportunity. The first question, the reorientation you have to do is to turn yourself a bit Instead of saying, why is this happening? You have to say, what can I learn? And in rolling up your sleeves, you're learning and walking the walk. The insight is just the very first spark. From there, it's going to be many a journey of maybe 1,000 miles or a long time. Because what I'm saying, to outlast a narcissist is going to take, it's not just going to take in pulling in of other resources. It's going to take development of your heart and the building of your heart, of your soul, to really prepare yourself for this journey that's going to take a long time. And what I'm here to say is that through our coaching, training, and mediation, you can do it. You will do it. For those who are hardy and brave, you will do it. It's just going to take a lot longer, and you're going to change a lot. And it's not only focusing on the outcome, it's going to be a lot about the internal changes that you make. Sometimes I talk about like caterpillar to butterfly, but I do want people to look at our training, coaching, and mediation at theworldsgenius.com. You can get more insight there. You can email me through the website, and you can learn more. But the magical moment is when the narcissist, when you sense and see that you're being, persecuted, when you see that it's a narcissistic attack, rather than saying, why is this happening? You're beginning a journey of a long journey of 1,000 miles and saying, what can I learn from this? And in that degree, you have been chosen. You are a chosen one. And so the good news is you've been chosen. The bad news is it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to take a long journey, but it's going to be a worthy one. And your life will take on a lot of meaning. And that again is an area where I've done the walk for 30 years, which I don't know everything, but I know it's an unprecedented journey, which is why I can offer these insights to you. So take heart, look at the website, and be in touch. That magic moment is when you find something special within. You find your essence. That's what's really going on. The outer layers are stripping away, and you're finding the real woman, the real man, the real binary identity, whoever that human being is, you're finding out who that person is. And that's the beauty of our work. I encourage people to do it, and do like and subscribe, as people say, because these are the kinds of work that and the kinds of experience you get with me. And the more I get feedback and interaction, the more messages can be shaped and the light can shine greater outward. Thank you.